everyone, it's Doris at DF Designs. I got a guest with me today. This is my girlfriend Diane.
Hello.
She is an acrylic pourer, but she hasn't done a lot of resin, so I'm going to be teaching her how to do resin today, okay? And I'm going to start mixing up my resin. These both look like they're 12-inch.
Yeah, this is 12-inch.
So I would do, I'll tell you what, do 8 ounces, and if you have any color left, we can just pour it off into a shot glass.
Okay.
Okay, so we are using Stone Coat's Art Coat today, okay? And I always put part B in first because it's got lower viscosity. I'm using the TCP cups that I get off of Amazon. If you want to get them, go to the link below my video and go to the Artist Till Death Amazon page, and they're on there, okay? And I don't get any kickback, but they get a little bit of a kickback. But for as much as they've taught everybody about resin, they deserve that little kickback. So I'm pouring 4 ounces of resin in, and you want to do the 4 ounces of hardener, excuse me, and you want to do the same thing.
Yep.
And what I like about these cups, I guess that's why you bought them too, because they got every ounce marked. Unlike the ones that you buy at
the hardware store.
Yeah, Home Depot, Lowe's. You know, I don't want to name names, but their mixing cups suck. These are good. Okay. Then you're going to want to put, just go ahead and put that on the floor. And then you're going to want to put 4 ounces of the resin in there. There you go.
That's why I bought cups like this,
Yeah.
because all I had was the
Stone Coat Countertops Art Coat, like all of their resins just about, is 1-to-1 ratio. So I put, for 8 ounces, I put 4 ounces of the hardener in there, 4 ounces of the resin. Now you want to mix it for 3 minutes. It doesn't matter if you mix it slow or fast. You're going to pop your air bubbles to get them out of there, okay? So I am just mixing, sorry that it's not on camera. Oh, the resin is the hardest to get even.
Yeah.
Because when you go to tilt it, it kind of like glub.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, is to get the big glub. I just need like a skosh more.
A skosh?
A skosh. There, that should do. Yep.
Well, you can scrape it to stop it if you against the top of the cup.
Yeah. You just need just a dollop, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to get a big glug.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
Perfect. On the dot.
So when you're mixing your resin, you want to scrape the sides, scrape the bottom, and periodically scrape your stick off. Because you don't want to get, you want to get it mixed evenly. So you want to make sure you don't get any of the resin stuck in the bottom.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to title this video for beginners. How's that? And I'm going to explain. Well, you've done a lot of acrylic pouring, and it was hard for me to get out of my acrylic pouring habits when it came to doing resin.
This is how I mix my paints too. So.
Oh, okay.
Like you gotta stir them really well, and you gotta scrape the sides and scrape your sticks so that you get a good even consistency.
I'm trying to make sure you can see what I'm doing. Here, I'll hold it up here more. It's been 1 minute so far. I've got a clock right up there.
Oh, okay.
Because I also needed it for the thermometer. Because there is a thing with resin that you don't want to have high humidity, which I've had my AC on for months now. And you want to have the temperature between 70 and 75, I think they say. If it gets too cold, the resin gets too thick, okay? And if it gets too hot, it gets too thin. So you want it just, as Goldilocks said, just right. Okay, 2 minutes. I know when it's been 2 minutes because I get a hand cramp. it never fails. I get a hand cramp as soon as the 2-minute mark hits. And I am using some eye candy today. I am going to do a white base, but the colors I'm using is eye candy, Zafra, or Zafri, Rikugan orange, oob red, and wasabi green. And then I'm going to do some accents with some Just Resin bright gold powder. And Diane is going to do a black background, and she's got
Myrtle green.
Myrtle green by Resin Art.
And I got butterscotch.
Butterscotch by Resin Art.
And eye candy Okinawa blue.
Yep.
And Lorez Expressions
Angel White.
Angel White. Yes.
And for those of you that have never tried eye candy, it is very, very good. I've got a link down below the video for their store. It's my affiliate link. I get a little tiny kickback from whatever you buy, but I got a coupon code down there for you too. DF Designs in all caps.
Hand cramp.
And you put that in where it says coupon or promo code. I'm not sure exactly where you put that at, but you'll figure it out when you're checking out. You put that coupon code in there, you get 10% off your order. Isn't that neat? I am now a true affiliate.
Awesome.
And I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. So let me take this moment to say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, or just give it a thumb. Let's put it that way. I'm sure people get tired of me saying thumbs up. Just give it one of the thumbs, you know that. And then also comment below. Tell me what you think of it. You know, did I? You know, when the video's over, comment below. Did I teach her right? Was I too mean of a teacher?
Okay,
you know,
is this
she's not going to say if I'm mean or not, but you guys can tell me.
I'll punch you later.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is this good? More?
Yeah, just a little bit more. See how mine is?
Okay, it's not cloudy.
Right. You started a little bit after me.
Yeah, I did.
So, well, because I got the bottles first.
And I had
Because it's my pour.
well, actually, it was an arm cramp up into
It's my pour studio, so I got the resin first.
Meaner.
Anyway, so I'm pouring it off into cups. I probably should have put. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3. I probably should have put my powders in there first, but I'll show you what you do if you don't put your powders in there first. Okay. Now I know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to steal some resin out of the other cups because I poured too much in them because I don't have a lot left in this one. Okay.
I need a can opener for that.
Yep. For our base coats, she's using the Rust-Oleum Gloss Black oil-based protective enamel, and I'm using the same thing but in white. Okay.
How much do you have in your 5-ounce cup?
It doesn't matter really. I do it about maybe 3 ounces. Well, the
Okay.
reason I do it in the bigger cup is so it doesn't so I'm not sloshing over the edge.
Sure.
Because you don't need much of a base coat. Okay, here's my Rust-Oleum white. Yeah, you can tell I use it a lot. Here's her black, which I'm going to shake them both up. And then I'm going to open them. And then by then, she'll have her resin in her cup, and I'll be able to show her. So you put your powders in first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never do. But a good pro tip for that is do put your powders in first, so that way it won't poof back at you out of the cup. Okay, this is open. And this one's crying. I got a lot of crud in where the lid sits. But it's almost gone anyway. Okay.
Okay. I got a
I don't know why I got an extra cup.
I got a little
But
bit left
just
over.
in case she's watching, I still have these cups. Just in case. Remember that thing that Carol Burnett used to do where she used to tug on her ear at the end of her show?
Yeah.
That's one of my little jokes.
Oh, okay.
The person who it's for knows.
Yeah.
Okay, what you want to do is you want a popsicle stick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You want your cup of resin. Okay. Even though I shook it, okay, stir it a little bit, okay. Now don't stick it down into the resin, but let some of it drip off into the resin.
Good. Say when.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now I put my stick down in there. Well, you can wipe it off if you want.
Oh, so then you just, okay.
Yeah, because that's the stick you're going to mix it with.
All right.
And you want to close these cans up. And don't do it with your hand, do it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Vamp yelled at me one night. I tried to close mine with my hand and it hurt. And she said, "Stupid, use a hammer." Well, duh. Okay, now you want to mix your base tint in there really, really well. Okay. Now what Scarlett likes to do is, when I see Scarlett do it, I treat the Rust-Oleum just like I would the Stone Coat Countertops base tints. Although the base tints, they're hard to open and close, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like I got mine mixed up enough, okay? You go ahead and mix your colors
This
too.
needs to be darker. What do you think?
No,
Okay.
you
All
can't
right.
see the stick through it, right?
No. Okay.
That's what you want.
All right.
Where you can't see the stick. Okay, this is Eye Candy Zaffrey. I'm probably tearing that name up. Oops, that's too much. Okay, I just put some down in there, and then what you want to do with it is you want to mix slow until the powder's incorporated. Then you can mix like a mad woman. Like I am. Oh, look at that.
That's beautiful.
Yes. Oh, I am in love with these colors. And I know it sounded strange, the colors I'm using, but I'll tell you something. I went to my color wheel. That's where I got my color choices from. Okay, the next one is... Okay, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Focus. It's an orange. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try.
Neither
Okay?
can
You know, tomato. Do I have another? Huh. Okay, when you get a chance, can you get me one more of these sticks, please? Oh, what'd you have?
I. Somehow I had an extra one. I thought
Maybe
I gave you
maybe you got the one I needed.
Maybe.
Okay. Now, I got about 2 ounces in this cup, so you don't need that much of the powder, really.
This is the
That Okinawa green.
yeah. No, this is Okinawa blue.
Oh, that's the Okinawa blue, okay.
Yeah.
That's the eye candy one
Uh-huh.
that she bought using my link and my code.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not my code, because I didn't have my code at that point.
No, but I did use your link.
Thank you very much, Diane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the money for like, I think for like a month maybe, I think is what it takes. You know, maybe they only send it out once a month. Not a big deal. Not a
That
big
could
deal.
be.
You know, not a big deal. Okay, this one is wasabi green. I can pronounce that. That's not a weird name. Anyway. So, I want you guys to tell me down in the comments what you think of these eye candy colors, okay? And if you know, and then just if you like them, please go buy them. They got they gotta have at least 100 colors, and they got a lot of sample sets.
Mm-hmm. You get 10 packs in a set.
Yep.
And the one
And a sample set is only $18.99 before your discount.
right.
And this is the wasabi green.
This is the butterscotch.
Oh, look at that.
Wait, can you get it here? We go. Look at that. Yummy. This is the butterscotch from Resin.
Okay, now I'm going to do the ubi red, if you want to pronounce it that way. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce these. I'm serious. And she's not only doing, she's done a couple pieces, but she's never done any swiping. So she's going to be doing swiping today, too. Just a hair bit more, because I don't want it to be transparent. Okay.
Green.
And this is my red.
Gorgeous.
Yes. I hope these colors go together. That's what the color wheel said. This is called, oh, what was it called? Hang on, sorry I'm reaching across you. It was called a tetrad. It's 4 colors that go together is what it says. Just like a triad is 3 colors that go together. But I wanted to use more than that. I had a hard time deciding which 4 to use, let me tell you. It was not easy. Okay, I'm going to need one more thing from you before we start pouring. See that drawer with the thing with the white polka dots? Yeah, okay. Get me one and just peel one off for me.
Oh, okay.
And peel one off for you. And this is our little alcohol rag that we're gonna. This is just an old rag. As a matter of fact, it's a jersey sheet that I cut up. Just cut it into squares. You don't need a big square. And then I put alcohol on it, which the alcohol, see it up there? Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a full bottle, so when you tilt it forward, careful, because it's gonna no, not that one.
Not this one?
No,
oh,
that
this
one. Yeah, no, right there.
Oh.
That's the one that one hasn't been opened yet. You can see that this little area of mine's not meant for 2 people, but we're making do. Because I always like to do this because in case I get any of the pigment on there.
Goopy hands already.
Yeah. Okay. I do have some on there, but all I got is clear. I'm going to put my rag right there. Close this up. Okay. Now, are we ready?
I'm ready.
All your colors mixed. Okay.
Yep.
First, you want to put your base coat down. Okay. Because the color resin you put on there won't slide or move unless you've got other resin down there. And as a rule of thumb, people usually do it the same color as their background, or they do it clear. Okay, so you just you've seen them do it on ATD. You don't have to put the whole cup if you don't think it's going to need it. Well, I am because I didn't have that much in there, and I had no.
I think I had the exact same amount you did. So
Okay.
they're the same size rounds.
Okay. Now, just put your stick on the paper and. Okay. Now. Basically, we're going to finger paint.
Goody. I love finger painting.
Just going to move it around, cover every area. Don't leave any dry areas. Don't try to go over the edge, but if it goes over the edge, it's not going to hurt it, okay? Because once part of it goes over the edge, when it's leveling, some more resin's going to follow it. But that's okay. After we're done with it, we will wipe down the sides. Now don't worry about getting it even, okay?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the same rule of thumb with acrylic pouring is if you want the paint to stop pouring off the side of the canvas, wipe your edges or wipe your bottom edge off, and then your paint will stop flowing off the canvas.
Ah, okay.
So it's
See, I didn't do much.
pretty much the same rule of thumb. So.
Now you may have to look sideways. I don't know if anybody can see me on the camera doing this, but you might have to look sideways just to make sure that you've got, see, you've got a little bit of a dry spot right there. And what you can do is if it's getting thin, just drag some from the very middle out. Okay, now, here's my trusty heat gun. My rule of thumb, you turn it on for 5 seconds, but don't point it at your piece. That's about how long it takes me. You're blowing your dust boogers out. Bye-bye, dust boogers. Okay, now, I'm going over this once, real quick, just to pop any bubbles. It doesn't need a lot of heat at this point. I just want to pop the bubbles. Did you blow yours off to the side?
Yeah, I did.
You got rid of your dust boogers.
Right away.
You know,
I've watched enough of your videos.
That's good. Hey, that makes me feel good to know that my videos are actually helping people. I'm going to get a sip of water while she's doing that. And I was smart. I covered up my cup with some of that plastic wrap to keep it from getting resin all over it.
Okay, I'm all resined up here.
Okay, now, are you going to want to do swipes, or do you want to just blow out this one and then on the
I think
live?
I'll blow it out. Do you
Okay,
have
tweezers are right up there.
Yeah, I see it. I see a. It's probably a Darcy hair.
Well, what I do is when I pull it, I just tap
okay.
it off onto the paper, because this paper will be thrown away before I do the live tonight.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now, why don't you do a design that you're gonna blow out, and then we'll do the
swipes for the.
We'll do the swipes later.
Okay.
Now you can do any type of design you want. It's up to you. And then we're gonna heat it up, and then we're gonna blow it out, and you'll see cells then too when you blow it out.
I just closed my eyes.
Okay, I want to give you. Okay, well.
I know you're supposed to start off the edge like that, but I.
Well, another thing too, and I didn't do it right, is you want to try to keep it, pinch it so not as much comes out, and keep it closer so you don't get these little squiggles like I just got.
Okay.
That was my orange. This is my blue.
Look how pretty that green is on the black.
I probably will have some left for a couple of molds, but that's okay. That is quite all right with me. Now this is my red. Don't ask me to pronounce the word in front of it, because A, I don't remember, B, I probably couldn't pronounce it anyway. See, the closer you get with your cup when you're pouring this, the less squiggles you get. And it also makes a thing about see? And the faster you go, the thinner it becomes.
Right. Oops.
But with resin, for some reason, the viscosity of it is totally different than paint, okay?
Oh, yeah.
We may not have needed that much. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of gold Okay. You got it all?
I got myself figured out. I want to do this first before I put the white on.
Okay, because you want to use the white like an accent, right?
Right.
Okay, pick up your heat gun.
Now, do I go high or low?
Low. We're going to heat it up first. You're going to go over and just pop any new bubbles and get it a little bit hot. You never want to hold your heat gun in the same spot for too long, okay? That's why I'm waving mine back and forth. Okay, now you want to turn it up to high, and then you basically blow, and your colors will blow. And you see what I'm doing? I'm holding it until it starts getting the resin warm, and then I'm basically using the hot air to push it, and that's when you get the nice effect. It's been a while since I've done one with nothing but blowing. Okay. It's possible that when you make it thin like that, it also what it does is it'll run off more. Okay. Now, depending on what you're looking for in your design, you can tilt it a little bit to get some of it over to a different way. That's up to you what you're looking for in your design. I am not doing no Jeffrey Super Tilt. I refuse, because right now if you did a Jeffrey Super Tilt, it would run right.
It would be running away from home.
Okay.
I like it just the way it is.
You can also, hopefully I'm not blocking the camera. I'm going to have to back up that light, I think, some. I can see the glare. I'm moving it because I can see glare on it. I still got glare, so I apologize for that. Just gives it some more movement and effects.
Out of breath?
Don't tell them why. I don't need to hear the, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I don't say anything to anybody that...
How about my allergies? My
There you
allergies
go.
make it hard for me to breathe.
You live next to a factory. Did you want to use some of this raspberry?
No, I'm going to put a little bit more gold, because I already have white in the background.
Oh, that's right.
Wasn't happy with that. I didn't want a big white spot right there. Let me see if I can tilt the resin enough to cover it. Okay, I'm going to put a couple of little gold ribbons in there to give it some accents. And I'm going to call mine done. I like that.
Yeah, I do too.
That angel white just looks so pretty. So, I want y'all to tell us down in the comments what you think of A. Was I a pretty good teacher? Okay. And B, tell me what you think of our pieces, you know. You're probably going to like hers better than mine. Mine's got a lot of chaos going on, but I can call this Tutti Frutti Chaos. Well, the way those colors mix together, it looks like candy.
It does.
Almost reminds me of some different saltwater taffies I've gotten when I went down to my sissy's house in South Carolina. I was just thinking about my sissy last night, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they were showing something on investigative discovery that had to do with where she lived at.
Oh, where's that?
Chesney, South Carolina.
Oh, because I watch that all the time.
Did you watch that show last night about the serial killer?
Yeah.
That Superbike was right up the road from her.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've seen that. Oh, you know what? I keep hitting, my gun keeps hitting this. I'm like, why do I keep feeling burnt plastic? I keep hitting your measuring tape with the tip.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why is that, where is that coming from?
If you stand it up with that...
Oh! Brain dead.
You're fine, you're fine. See, I have plastic covering my whole table. You can't really see it. Well, maybe you can't. No, you can't. I've got plastic underneath this paper. So I've got, off to the side, it's dirty now, but I've got a tile I set mine on, and I couldn't find another tile for hers. But you can also take your heat gun and stand it up like this, and this end of the heat gun will keep it from burning a hole in the plastic, basically.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
That is so pretty. I love what that angel white did.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to blow out these gold stripes a little bit. So, tell us down in the comments what you think, okay? What do you think of Diane's? What do you think of mine? How do you feel about my teaching ability, okay? And you guys will see this after the live, so I can't say hopefully I'll see you at the live later because yeah, I got them all blown out, and I am happy with mine. So, I want to thank y'all for joining us today. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm talking to my heat gun. It was starting to slide. My heat gun was starting to slide.
You're not talking to yourself.
No,
I do that a lot though.
So, thank y'all for joining us today. Click like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Okay, maybe you know somebody that would like to get into resin and would like to see somebody brand new doing it. Okay, so I love the resin right out of you guys. All my subscribers are awesome. So
I'm one.
yeah, she subscribes to me too. We just happen to live 20 minutes apart too. We met on YouTube.
Yep.
This is the first time we've actually met face to face. So anyway, thank y'all for joining us. Love the resin right out of you. And all I can say is, bye for now.